All right, Birdland. What is everybody up to? Let's talk some baseball. We are 2 games into the baseball regular season, and it has been an interesting couple days. The Orioles had a very dominant opening day, winning 12-2. Cedric Mullins looked like Cedric the Entertainer. And if he's going to give us this kind of power production at the bottom of the lineup, that is going to be a great thing for the Orioles. Orioles hit a team record 6 home runs on opening day. 2 for Mullins, 2 for Adley Rushman, 1 from Westberg, and I think the other one was O'Neill, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I did not get to catch most of the opening day game as I was at work. Full disclosure, I do listen to more of the Oriole games on the radio than I do watch on TV. I think baseball lends itself much better to radio than television. But definitely a fun way to kick off the year. Then, of course, the Orioles came out and lost Game 2 of the series against Toronto. Now, I definitely don't think the Orioles are as good as they played on opening day. I definitely don't think the Orioles are as bad as they played last night. I do have one major concern. I have always been a huge Charlie Morton fan. There was a time where I looked at him as a poor man's version of Roy Halladay. He reminded me a lot of Roy Halladay. But at 40 plus years old, he's not that guy anymore. And I think the team did do him a disservice because he did not pitch that much in spring training. And yet to throw him out there and let him throw 70 pitches almost seemed borderline irresponsible. And obviously it's just one start. But it lends the question, the Orioles have 2 starters waiting in the wings when Grayson Rodriguez is back and he's already thrown his second bullpen session. When Kyle Gibson is ready, unless you go to a 6-man rotation, who comes out of the rotation? And, I realize it's one start, but I would have zero issue if this trend continues, saying, okay, Charlie, I would eat the contract if this trend continues and give that spot to Gibson, give that spot to Grayson. It was probably automatically assumed that Povich would be the odd man out of the rotation unless they went to a 6-man rotation. But based off last night's performance, who's to say that odd man out can't be Charlie Morton? And, it's really sad when injuries make a guy that was supposed to be your 3, probably your 4 starter, your number 2 starter. You don't think of Charlie Morton at this stage of his career as a number 2 starter. But injuries have forced that. Let's face it. If Grayson's healthy, if Bradish is healthy, even if Tyler Wells is healthy, you may argue that the Orioles never even signed Charlie Morton, that they never signed Zagano. But they've done that because of necessity. Now, I am very curious and very interested to see. I'm assuming Zagano's tomorrow, and I believe Dean Kramer is today. I'm recording this on Saturday. I'm very interested to see what Zagano brings to the table. I'm very interested to see, if his stuff can translate. I have read scouting reports. I've actually seen the words that Sagano is basically the Japanese equivalent of Greg Maddux. Now, that is high praise because I would make an argument that from a pitcher standpoint, Greg Maddux is a top 5 pitcher all time, maybe even top 3. So to think about him having that kind of control, now will that translate to the majors at 35 years old? Time will tell. And am I ready to write Charlie Morton off after one start? No. But it does, that start last night does beg the question, how long is Charlie Morton's leash when Grayson's ready, when Kyle Gibson's ready? It definitely will be interesting to see what they do with the rotation once everybody that they can get healthy is healthy. The offense, I'm loving what I'm seeing. I really, and I've said this, if you follow me on social media, if you have heard me on any of my streams when I'm streaming MLB The Show, I truly believe that by the end of the year, people are going to be talking about Jordan Westburg in the same vein that they talk about Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman. Jordan Westburg is going to break out this year. And he is going to show why he is the engine for this Orioles offense. He is the guy that makes the offense go. And it's exciting to see him get that first home run on opening day. And I don't see him hitting any lower in the lineup than 6th. He should probably be 3, 4, or 5, but definitely no lower than 6. Because he is a run producer. He knows how to put the ball in play to make sure to advance runners, to get runners from third to home. He is the straw that stirs the drink for this Orioles offense. I'm both encouraged and nervous because I saw what can make this team very good and what would lead this team to a 90-plus win division title or wild card. And I've seen in the last night's game the things that could make us a 4th-place team and missing the playoffs. And I just don't know which one this team is going to be. I tend to lean more towards the good than the bad. But the bullpen scares me. Sir Anthony Dominguez on opening day came in with a 7-run lead. Didn't seem to want to throw strikes. Sir, no pun intended. Please, you have a 7-run lead. Put the ball in the strike zone. Let your defense do the work for you. You don't have to be so fine with your pitches when you are, or when you have that large of a lead. This bullpen does worry me. Keegan Aiken did look good on opening day, though. That was nice to see. Anyway, I just wanted to do a short, quick video. What are your thoughts on the first 2 days of the Orioles season? Let me know what you think. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.